James, welcome to our Voices for Hope podcast, and we're really looking forward to hear your insights, what you have to say about helping the homeless and being on the homeless side. Homelessness is not just a thing, it's about people. It has a face. And you're one of those faces. Now, some people might be saying, yeah, but why don't we see your face?
As a clergy person, I'm trying not to cast a negative light on those in my profession. I'm here because of decisions I made that I knew would bite me. I'm American, lived in houses as a child without heating, without electricity, without running water. And when I was 14, my biological father, who was homeless, was picked up for vagrancy in Michigan and beaten to death in the cell. But that was my first experience with homelessness. I was planning to teach theology and did a lot of work in that and did quite well. Texas, where I lived, I was working for a large nonprofit with a lot of service provision. I came into work one day and everybody was buzzing about a man who was sitting on the sidewalk. He was homeless. He had slept in a sleeping bag near our facility, and they called the cops. They didn't know how to help him. The man never got any help from us. And that, 30 plus years ago, still embarrasses me.
So you left Austin, and where did you go after that?
Virginia.
Okay.
That's where I got divorced. And at that point, going back and finishing the theology degree and teaching would have made it very hard to keep in touch with my kids.
Yeah. So when did you came to Austria in 2008?
Yeah.
Okay.
I met and married an Austrian woman. I left the church to come here. My now ex-wife has a couple of medical conditions. I was so busy trying to help her, I failed to work on my visa. Then my savings are running out. I have 5 diseases actively trying to kill me. Pulmonary hypertension, bladder cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, and a couple of other things. You always saw a different doctor. Because of the lack of continuity, different doctors would change my antidepressants and ended up taking one of everything that they all suggested. I wouldn't have had to audition for a part as a zombie in the Walking Dead movies. I was grossly over-medicated. It's one of the main reasons I agreed to be interviewed, because I've seen that side of it, and I messed myself up. I've got the ability to track things, and I didn't.
Yeah. Yeah. So the question I think that most people would have, if they would dare to ask it, I don't know, would be, is number one, can the hopelessness even be helped? And if so, how?
Yes, they can. In some cases, especially when drugs and alcohol are the issue, some type of help dealing with getting sober. And I think that, again, this gets back to why I agreed to help. Because Monica's interested in doing that. She wants a standard. She wants the referral network and is working hard to build it.
Even if your face is pixelated or one can't see your identity, somebody says, hey, listen, is there something I can do for James?
What I'm trying to do is a volunteer training program to teach leather work and help the residents make small things for themselves. How to help me is I also need help building a website. So some practical help and financial help there would actually put me more on the road to self-sufficiency than anything else.
Once again, your pixelated face doesn't mean the opposite. It just means you're trying to respect your former colleagues and institutions.
Yeah.
But other than that, thank you for being so open and honest with you.
My pleasure.
And we wish you all the best.